benefit Bhajana Mukti hai.
Saints, सेवता
धर्मकाज
बोलिए सतगुरु माता सुदीक्षा सुविंदर हरदेव जी महाराज की जय. Saints, when we come in the congregation, especially in these morning hours, we feel blessed and we feel good about ourselves that we have started our day with a very good thing, or we can say with the best thing. And when the day ends, then somewhere the feeling that was there in our mind in the morning that we started very brilliantly, that feeling somewhere gets spoiled. And we used to think like that the starting of the day was very great, but the later hours were not spent in that much good manner. This happened or that happened. So Das was realizing the same. What is the reason? And the word came up, self-discipline. That the discipline that I have while sitting in the congregation, I'm very focused to the thoughts, to the words of Mahapurusha, and my soul really says that I need to be connected with Nirankar, I need to follow Sadguru only. Our soul is very much, closely connected with Nirankar and Sadguru when we are in congregation. But that connection gets loose when we, survive in the outside or anywhere else. The reason is self-discipline or commitment. And thus things like it happens because we just think that we have to spend the time. But if we think it that we have to do productive at every moment, as someone has said, that don't be busy, be productive. Being busy will not give you anything. But being productive is something to keep the utmost importance. So in today's time when everyone say that we are busy, we don't have time, there is no importance of you being busy. If you are productive, then you are doing something. And thus, pasted this slogan on my computer, desktop, wallpaper, so that it reminds me that I don't remain stuck with the computer. I do something productive that helps me and my team in growing further. And the same case applies to our life. So if throughout our day we focus on being productive and not waste time, then obviously that set of mind will keep us realized that what we have learned in the congregation, how we have to continue the same momentum throughout the day. So, Das ਇਹੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਜੋ ਸਾਡੀ ਭਾਵਨਾ ਸਤਸੰਗ ਦੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਇਸ ਨਿਰੰਕਾਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇੰਨਾ ਕਲੋਜ਼ਲੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਰਿਸ਼ਤਾ ਅਨੁਭਵ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਔਰ ਡਿਊਰਿੰਗ ਦਾ ਡੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਨਾ ਕਿਤੇ ਇੱਧਰ ਉੱਧਰ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ. ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਾਡਾ ਡਿਸਿਪਲਿਨ, ਸੈਲਫ ਡਿਸਿਪਲਿਨ, ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਦਾ ਜੋ ਡਿਸਿਪਲਿਨ ਹੈ ਉਹ कितना किते साथ तो दूर हो जाता है. सो जेकर असी अपने दिल का हर एक पल सही तरीके नाल जीने दे लई कमिटेड रहते हाँ, तो फिर ये जो मोमेंटम है, ये जो भक्ति भाव है, जो आनंद है, फिर ये सारा दिन ही रहेगा. सो only thing that we need is the self discipline. Since further in one congregation, Das was sitting. And one Mahapurusha, one saint or one person said that we are doing devotion for mukti, for salvation. Das really got surprised at the moment when Das heard those words, that mukti is the main motive of doing devotion. Mukti is the main motive why we are connected to Sadguru, Nirankar, Sat Sangat. And the next question my soul made to my own self, what if Sadguru says that I will give you all blessings but not mukti, then will we leave Sadguru? Will we leave this mission that Sadguru hasn't assured mukti, so we will not go with Sadguru. We will find some other person or place or guru. So this was very surprising for me कि साडा सतगुरु ना जुड़ना, मिशन ना जुड़ना, उधर सिर्फ मकसद मुक्ति नहीं है. Mukti is just a gift that Sadguru will give to us, but it is not the purpose of our devotion. साड़ी भक्ति का मकसद मुक्ति नहीं है. मुक्ति का एक वरदान है, एक ब्लेसिंग है जो सतगुरु खुद देगा. पर ये सारा मकसद नहीं हो सकता. साडा मकसद की हो सकता है या होना चाहिए है लव फॉर सतगुरु, लव फॉर सतगुरु निरंकार. जिवें लिखा भी है कि जिस तरह का रखे उस तरह का रहना, प्रेम निभाना सीखिए. कितने नहीं लिखा कि मुक्ति दे दे भक्ति करना ही सीखिए. कितने नहीं लिखा पूरी अवतार बाणी, संपूर्ण अवतार बाणी. सो for the love of Sadguru, for the love of Nirankar is the main base, is the main, the base point why we are connected with this mission. Because our soul has waited for 84 birth, what we call Junium. Our soul has waited that long to meet with this Nirankar Sadguru. साड़ी आत्मा ने 84 लाख जुना का इंतजार किया है, या 83 लाख 900 जितना भी असी एग्जैक्ट कैलकुलेशन कर रहे हैं, ऐना इंतजार किया है. ते जो इंतजार करने तो बाद फिर भी असी सिर्फ मुक्ति से अटके हाँ कि इसका मुक्ति लिए सतगुरु नाल जुड़ना है, निरंकार नाल जुड़ना है, फिर वो इंतजार सारा व्यर्थ है. इस सोल ने इस आत्मा ने इंतजार किया सी इसकी प्रीत नाल कि मैनूं इसकी प्रीत मिले, निरंकार दी सतगुरु दी प्रीत मिले. जेकर वो छड़ के मैं मुक्ति दे लई, पदार्थां दे लई, वर्ल्डली फुलफिलमेंट्स दे लई इस मिशन नाल सतगुरु नाल जुड़िया है, फिर तो व्यर्थ ही है. ऐ जी मुक्ति जे मिल भी जावे फिर भी व्यर्थ है कि चल तू मुक्ति दे लई मेरे नाल जुड़िया होया हाले मुक्ति चक, पर वो मुक्ति भी व्यर्थ है जेकर साडी सारी जिंदगी सिर्फ मुक्ति एक पदार्थ बन गई उस दे लई जेकर असीं लगा दी. So our main focus should be to follow the Sadguru, to stand by her holiness and live our life as she wants. Make our own welfare and make others' welfare through our teachings. So similarly, in detail, Baba Hardev Singh Ji is telling us here about Moh Maya. Moh, as you know, is attachment, and Maya, if we describe in short, money plus objects plus desires. If we just sum up these three things, we can call it equal to Maya. So it be money and the worldly objects or our desires to get something, all this comes under Maya. So this attachment, this Maya, if we come out of the control of these things, ਜਦੋਂ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਤੇ ਭਾਰੀ ਨਾ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਤੇ ਭਾਰੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਫਿਰ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਮੁਕਤੀ ਮੰਨਦੇ ਹਾਂ. That we are taking control of these things, ਕਿ ਕਦੋਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ, ਕਦੋਂ ਛੱਡਣਾ ਹੈ. It is totally in our control. आगे ਦੱਸਦੇ ਹਾਂ जी.
मुक्ति को जीवन के रहते पा जाना ही मुक्ति है.
So we have been listening this thing for many years, that salvation after death is never a concern for Gusik. What he focuses on is to be free from the vikar, from the vices, be it Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Ahankar, and the other activities which is not good for our spiritual health. And if our spiritual health is fine, only then we can ensure a good human health which can benefit the others as well as our own self. Next जी.
मन के मिथ्या मान से मुक्ति पाई है तो मुक्ति है
जी.
क्रोध से अभिमान से मुक्ति पाई है तो मुक्ति है।
So that false ego that we carry in ourselves due to any reason, it can be due to our capabilities, our intelligence, or anything that we think we are good in. So any false ego or misconception about our own selves, if we come out of that and if we live just why we should be living, then I think the life will get more simple and it will get short, it will not be lengthy. The more we think or remain engaged in materialism, we make our life lengthy. So if we follow the Sadguru teachings, life becomes very short, crystal clear that what exactly is all the purpose of life. Next G.
लोभ और लालच के बंधन टूट गए तो मुक्ति है, तृष्णाओं की जड़कन से छूट गए तो मुक्ति है।
So these dark desires and greed, there are many other elements which have been affecting human from ages, and as the time progresses, the new era comes in, these things are only increasing. And we are not seeing any downfall in these things because the outside world, the materialism is getting more attractive to ourselves, be it in any terms. It is getting more attractive and influencing human minds. So the simple things like being connected to Nirankar, Sadguru and saints, these things looks very small in front of the charm of materialism that we see around ourselves. And not only the persons who have realized God, but the God-like person also doesn't remain saved from this lighting of materialism. It's only Sadguru जो के इज्जत बचा लेता है, ज्ञानी महात्मा दी, ज्ञानी इंसान दी। अदरवाइज ज्ञानी इंसान भी टाइम नहीं लाता टपला खान लई, इस माया दे नाल जुड़न लई, सो प्रभावित होने लई। So it is so impressive. That is purely the mercy of Sadguru why we are still, on the right track or saved. And also it is not guaranteed that we are always on the right track. We never know when the moment comes, we are, away from it. So, as Mahapurusha was saying that about seeing the Nirankar, we quickly say that yes, we are seeing the Nirankar. But seeing the Nirankar and becoming one with the Nirankar are two different things. Firstly, we don't see the Nirankar all the time, as Mahapurusha was saying. Sometimes it can be mere imagination or other things we would be looking at, not Nirankar. Still, let's take it, we are looking at Nirankar. We are away from the next step, which is becoming one with the Nirankar. That is something which is most difficult, and that happens only with practicing the Sadguru's teachings in life. ना तो कोई डिस्कशन नाल, कोई किसी चीज दे विश्लेषण नाल, कुछ सोचण नाल, कुछ भी करन दे नाल इस निरंकार दे नाल एक भी नाता नहीं जुड़ सकता, बजाय सतगुरु दी सिक्ख्या नूं जिंदगी विच अपनाउण तो इलावा। The more we practice Sadguru teachings, the more we ensure that we are one with the Nirankar. अगर प्रैक्टिस नहीं है, सिर्फ गल्लां, then there is no doubt we are not one with the Nirankar. It's just, we are seeing it and we are telling other persons that we are seeing the Nirankar, blessings, all blessings, that's it, mere words, hollow life. So, if we really want to enjoy becoming one with the Nirankar, how it feels like, then we should be looking towards the saints who have practiced it, and how they have practiced it. We should be asking them what efforts they did, how is their routine life. ਜੇਕਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਿਰੰਕਾਰ ਨਾਲ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਈਏ ਤਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਮਹਾਤਮਾ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਨੂੰ ਕਲੋਜ਼ਲੀ ਵਾਚ ਕਰੀਏ ਜੋ ਕਿ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਦੀ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਪਣਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਨ। ਅਸੀਂ ਦੇਖੀਏ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਕਿਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਦੇ ਐਫਰਟਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਨ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਪੂਰੀ ਰੂਟੀਨ ਲਾਈਫ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਹਨ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸੋਚ ਦਾ ਦਾਇਰਾ ਕੀ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਹੋਰਾਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਕੀ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਹਨ, ਉਹ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਸ ਨਜ਼ਰੀਏ ਨਾਲ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹਨ। All these things give very much importance, and if we keep interest in knowing these things, then we can make ourselves on that track, becoming one with Nirankar. Next G.
भ्रमों से आजादी मन को अगर मिली तो मुक्ति है, जिसने बंधा वहमों में वो डोर खुली तो मुक्ति है।
So here Sadhguru is talking about misconceptions, vaham, param. So our beliefs that we carry from our ancestors, from the previous times, sometimes those beliefs, even the godlike persons, like कि जेकर ऐसा करांगे तां चंगा नहीं होएगा, साडे नाल कुछ हो जाएगा। जेकर suppose if there is a sorrow in our life, if we will not call any saint to our home and serve him or her, then Sadhguru will not bless us. So we must be doing it, otherwise there will be more sorrows in the life. So only focusing on one particular thing, that we want to get rid of sorrows, we must have to call some saint at our home and serve him, otherwise our sorrows will not go away. No saints. There are many other methods. Even coming to the congregation can help you get rid of sorrows. So we shouldn't have any misconception, even while we are in this mission, that only by doing this can be achieved or that. So Sadhguru has made us free from all type of doubts and misconceptions. Ji.
कहे हरदेव की गुरु ज्ञान से मिला जिसे परमात्मा, आवागमन गमन की कैद से वो मुक्त हुई है आत्मा।
So here Sadhguru has said, मिला जिसे है परमात्मा, and thus experience these things all through the scripture, all through the Sampurna Avatar Bani and the Dev Bani. Sadhguru never focused on seeing the Nirankar. Sadhguru always focused on meeting with the Nirankar, becoming one with the Nirankar. So यहाँ पे भी कहा है मिला जिसे परमात्मा, ना कि दिखा जिसे है परमात्मा. So Sadhguru already knows what is most important and what thing is going to create value in our life. So whosoever has attained God, has become one Nirankar, only that person has been able to get salvation in all aspects. Only that person has been able to understand Sadhguru in the actual way. So saints, only these blessings thou seeks for myself, and also pray unto the feet of Sadhguru that Sadhguru, your teachings are very simple and short. It's just my mind that makes a zigzag of my own thoughts around your teachings and make my own life complicated. So please bless me that I live my own mentality and just look towards following you, your every word. Say with love.